Good day everyone, I am Cadet Dinier and I'm gonna tackle about the gender identity disorder or transsexualism. Gender identity disorder or gender dysphoria refers to a disturbance of gender identification in which the affected person has an overwhelming desire to change the anatomic sex or insist that they are of the opposite sex. So there are category of sexual abnormalities. So in letter A, there is a sexual abnormalities as to the choice of sexual partner. So there are two types. So first is the heterosexual. So this refers to a sexual desire towards the opposite sex. Example, when an heterosexual man is attracted to women, while the other is when a heterosexual woman is attracted to men. In short, straight ka nga pagkatao. And the second one is the homosexual. So this refers to a relationship or having a sexual desire towards members of his or her own gender. And for example, when an homosexual woman is attracted to other women, and the homosexual man is attracted to man. So it means bayot ka or tomboy. So there are kinds of homosexual. The first is the overt. It is a person who are conscious of their homosexual cravings and who make no attempts to disguise their intention. It means an overt person is proud sa ilang self, sa ilang gender identity, kung unsa sila. The second one is the latent. So it is a person who may or may not be aware of the tendency in that direction but are inclined to repress the urge to give way to their homosexual yearning. For example, if you're a man and you're attracted to woman, but you're not aware that you are attracted to same sex. Let's proceed to category number 3, which is the infantosexual. So this refers to a sexual desire towards an immature person, such as pedophilia. Pedophilia means is kanang mga tigulang na nga tao tapos ma-attract og mga bata pa sa ila. And the number 4 is the bestosexual. So it refers to a sexual gratification towards animals. So this is similar to bestiality and zoophilia. So bestiality, it involves sexual activity between a person and an animal, while ang zoophilia refers to a sexual attraction for animals over humans. So number 5, an autosexual or self-gratification or masturbation. So it is a form of self-abuse or solitary vice carried without the cooperation of other person or in the induction of a state of erection of the genital organs and the achievement of organism by manual or mechanical stimulation. So it is a kind of masturbating that you don't need the cooperation of another person. So there are two types of masturbation. First is the conscious type, and the second is the unconscious type. The difference between the two is unconscious type, kanang aware ka nga gabuhat ka, ga-masturbate ka, while unconscious type is wala kay kamalay-malay nga nag-masturbate na day ka, ayaran mo na yung dumduman pag mata nimo. Gerontophilia. It is refers to a sexual desire with elder person. For example, 25 years old ka, Tapos, gaka-attract ka sa around mga 60 or 70 years old nga person. Ang edad. Next is the necrophilia. It refers to a sexual perversion characterized by erotic desire or actual sexual intercourse with a corpse. Like, makikuan ka, intercourse ka sa mga patay. Mani ang necrophilia. And number 8 is the incest. This refers to a sexual relations between persons who by reason of blood relationship cannot legally marry. So, maani ka na yung matra ka og mga kadugo rin mo nara sa imong mga igsuon basta sa imo rang family. Matrak ra ka sa ilaha. So, let's proceed to sexual abnormalities as to instinctual strength of sexual org. So, in oversex, there are two types. So, first is satyriasis. So, it refers to an excessive sexual desire of men to intercourse. So, ang tawag daw ana sa tao is satyr. Morning ka na yung adik kayo bitaw sa sex. Anong ato nalag mga Pornhub, mga page, para lang makakita. Well, ang nymphomania, it refers to the strong sexual feeling of women. The person is called nymph, but is commonly called hot or fighter. Ang satyriasis, para rani sa mga lalaki, while ang nymphomania is sa mga babae. Same rani sila nga ganit og mga sexual activity. Proceed to sa undersex. In undersex, there are 3 types. First is the sexual anesthesia. So, it refers to the absence of sexual desire or arousal during sexual activity in women. So, kaning sexual anesthesia, maka-affect ni siya sa imuha kung dagan kag medical issue or ikan ka sa surgery. Kanang dito ni mo ma-feel unsay feeling while ga-intercourse mo sa imong partner. The second is the dyspareunia. So, it refers to the painful sexual act in women. So, it involves pain during sexual intercourse. And the third is the vaginismus. It refers to the painful spasm of the vagina during the sexual activity. For example, katong na-viral nga video nga nalak. Ingon sila kay ang rason dato kay stress. Mo nagakalak mo na ang tawag ana kay vaginismus. So, let's proceed to sexual abnormalities as to mode of sexual expression or sexual satisfaction. So, oralism. It refers to the use of the mouth as a way of sexual gratification. So, ang oralism, it using mouth for sexual activity. So, in oralism, it includes the following. First is the filateo or eromation. It is the female agent receives the penis of a man into her mouth and by friction with the lips and tongue coupled with the act sucking the sexual organ. And the second one is the cunnilingus. It is the sexual gratification is attained by licking or sucking the external female genitalia. The third is the anilism or anilingus. It is a form of a sexual perversion wherein a person derives excitement by licking the anus of another person of either sex. So the second is the sadomasochism or algolagnia. It refers to a painful or cruel act as a factor for gratification. In sadomasochism, there are two types. The first is the sadism. It is an active algolagnia. So it refers to a form of sexual perversion in which the infliction of pain on another is necessary or sometimes the sole factor in sexual enjoyment. And the second is the masochism. It is a passive algolagnia. So it refers to the attainment of pain and humiliation from the opposite sex as the primary factor for sexual gratification. And my last part of this report is the fetishism. So it is a form of sexual perversion wherein the real or fantasized presence of an object or bodily part is necessary for sexual stimulation or gratification. So let's proceed to sexual abnormalities as to sexual reversal. So first is transvesticism. So it is a form of deviation wherein a male individual derives pleasure from wearing the female apparel. So it means that it is a practice of wearing clothes traditionally associated with the opposite sex. The second is the transsexualism. It is the dominant desire in some person to identify themselves with the opposite sex as completely as possible to discard forever their anatomical sex refers to transsexualism. So transsexualism referred to as transgender. So transgender identity, it is a condition where an individual's gender identity differs from the form of the sex they were assigned at birth. So what is intersexuality? It is a condition in which an individual has both male and female anatomical characteristics to varying degrees or in which the appearance of the external genitalia is ambiguous or differs from the characteristic of the gonadal or genetic. Classification of intersexuality. First is the gonadal agenesis. It is the sex organs or testes or ovaries have never developed. The second is the gonadal dysgenesis. It is the external sexual structures are present but at puberty the testes or the ovaries fail to develop. And the third is the true hermaphroditism. It is a state of bisexuality, having both ovaries and testicles. It is the nuclear sex is usually a female. The character may be neutral or whichever is dominant. And the fourth one is the pseudohermaphrodite. It is the sex organ is anatomically of one sex, but the sex character is that of the opposite sex. So let's proceed to sexual disorder and criminality. Why sexual disorder and criminality are connected? It is because some people who are addicted to sex, they can cause criminal activities such as rape. So they are connected. That's why there are sexual disorder and criminality. And that would be all. Thank you and God bless.